Randy Thompson with the Horse and Rider Awareness Do-It-Yourself Transitions. Today we're focusing on the rider's lower leg position. This is a problem that most riders have, as to how can they keep their legs stretched down where their weight is in the back of their calf and their weight is in their heel as they're riding and doing the whatever process they're doing, and in fact whatever style of riding they're doing. This seems to be a problem that just about every rider I can think of has got issues with. And so today you're going to watch Allie on Chapa. Now you'll notice when we first start, she's going to have a very happy look on her face and look very relaxed. By the time we finished, she's going to be tired because we are going to readjust her lower leg position so it's more effective on a horse and of course where it looks better. Come on in and join us as once again we work with Allie and Chapa on the rider's lower leg position.
Circle with your exercise of crossing the leg in front.
Yep.
Which is actually a little complicated. It doesn't look like it.
All right, just trot around a minute. What we're showing you here is where Alex normally has her lower leg. She doesn't know that's what I'm going to work on with this video yet. But you'll notice, like most riders, the tendency is for her to lift up her heel as she goes up in her rising trot, which really disconnects her from the rest of the horse. Good. That's nice, Alex. Good. Again, you'll notice what's happening with her lower leg. She has no idea that that's what we're really focusing on, but that's what our subject is going to be today, is how to be able to keep your lower leg in the right place no matter what you're doing. All right, Alex, so today, as I said, we're going to show other people how they can improve their riding position. The first thing I'd like you to do is notice that as Alex is sitting here, her leg position looks pretty good. You know, she looks stable in her lower body, like most riders do when they're sitting on their horse and not moving. It all changes when we're moving forward. So first, Alex, what we're going to do is help you isolate the feeling of what your lower leg should feel like when you're in the proper position to be able to keep your body secure. I'd like you to go into a half seat or a slight two-point position. As you rise, you should feel the weight start at your lower leg, at your heel, go up through your calf. Then your knees should feel like they're coming down.
Okay.
That's the thing that I find most people when they're riding aren't able to do, is to realize that to bring their leg in the right position, the knee must drop. There you go. That was easy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now walk around.
Like this?
Yes.
Really?
Yep. Now what you're going to notice, as you could see in the video, was the first thing that happens is her lower leg is going to slide forward and backwards.
Can I hold on to the mane?
Oh, you can hold on to the mane. Please hold on to the rein while you're doing, or to the mane while you're doing this exercise. Again, when you're working on your position, what you want to do is balance your body as much as you can on the horse's neck so that you're not interfering with them while you're working on what you're doing. That's it. Now you'll notice as you're up there, sit a little bit lower. You're way too high for your upward, for your two-point or your half seat.
Right there?
Yep. You should feel like your seat is over your lower leg. That's it. Now bring your seat up in front of the saddle and you'll feel that your lower leg slides backwards. That's it. Now slide way back on your saddle and you'll feel your lower leg slide way forward. Yeah, feel where you tip back a little bit?
Yeah.
Good, good. Now what I want you to do as you're walking around is tell me what your favorite position is.
Sitting down, definitely.
Oh, sitting down. But which one is the one where you lose your balance on your lower leg the fastest?
I lose my balance right here.
That's right. You're going up too high when that happens.
Okay.
So for those of you doing rising trot or two-point position before jumps, if you rise your seat too high, you'll disconnect your lower leg, which will cause you to jump in front of the jump or to fall back in the saddle. If you're working on the flat work, this is where you'll disconnect with your
Right there,
transitions.
hold
Yes, you're starting to feel something, aren't you?
on. Yeah. Right there.
Now, I've heard that at the better international schools, what they do is they have their riders do this 5 minutes a day in this position, and that's how they get the perfect leg position.
Yeah, it gets a perfect muscle definition.
That's right. So if you can do this 5 minutes a day for the next 30 days, you should have the perfect leg position. That's it. Now what I'd like you to do at the walk, I know really, well that's what they say, and I believe whatever they say is right, because you know they are always right. Alex, I would like you to sit 2, rise 1 at high. You can feel yourself wobbling up there, can't you?
Yes.
I did mention this was hard, right? Oh no, I didn't. Oh, by the way, Alex, and anybody who's watching, when you try this, Alex is making it look easy. It's really hard because what you're feeling is that little bit of an inch or anything that you do that takes you out of balance, doesn't it? What are you learning about your jumping position you've been using?
It wasn't actually the most effective one.
That's right. It worked, the jumping position you were using, but it's not as effective as it could be where you stay in the middle of your horse's back to be able to ride them.
Yeah, but it's actually really kind of neat. You got to do it to realize it, though, because
That's right.
I wasn't realizing it.
That's right. So what she's just said, in case you can't hear it, is that she has never really realized before where her position was, and now with this exercise, it's helping her isolate it. Alex, and I'm going to show you how far. This is something that I find with a lot of riders is when they're trying to keep their leg on, they're like, well, where am I supposed to keep my leg on? Let's see if I can get this. So I'm going to just look at her leg here, and what you'll see here is that her leg physically, see if I can get this on camera here. Physically, her leg will only touch the horse to about this point. So about halfway up her calf is the only place that she's going to have contact with her horse. If she tries to take contact even lower, wrap your leg around him even more, it'll throw her into an artificial position where her knee goes out. You can see that there, and her toes goes way out. So now, Alex, all you're going to feel is maybe the top 6 inches of your boot on his side. Tell me where you can feel your boot actually touching his rib cage.
Okay.
You feel it?
Right there.
Yep. And you'll notice it doesn't really go all the way up your leg, does it? Down the leg, because you can feel you only have a contact with him up to maybe this point. That's it, and that's correct. It shouldn't go any lower than that.
Oh, okay.
All right. The other thing is we're going to isolate the feeling of where your legs should feel the horse's belly. Let me back up a little bit here. I want you to take your foot out of your stirrup, please. Okay, now slide your leg around until you feel like there's a dent in his side. There's like a hole.
Like that?
Yeah, slide it back and forth. And you'll feel like there's a pocket that you can put your leg in.
Hold on.
Yeah, see if you can feel that little pocket space. It's where the rib cage starts.
Right
That's
there?
right. That's right. You feel it?
Yeah.
That's where the rib cage starts.
Okay.
That's where your leg should be.
Okay.
You feel it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Now walk around and just see if you can keep that feeling. Again, she'll only be able to feel it with the upper half of her leg because that's all the leg that's going to fit on the barrel of this horse. There's a lot of people who are asking their riders to wrap their entire leg around a horse. Most of the time it's physically impossible without the rider taking their knee off and pointing their toes out. So the easiest way to check this is to get behind the rider and see. I've had riders where they have maybe the 2 inches right where their boot starts by their knee. They might have 2 inches there that actually touch the horse's side. That's it. You feeling that little space there?
Well, I think I'm on the right spot.
Yes, you feel it slides in and out of that, doesn't it?
Yes.
Your goal is to keep your leg right in that spot, right where the ribs start.
Okay.
Yes, good, Alex. That's it. Okay, now we've done all those exercises at the trot. Now we're ready to try them at the canter.